So on that ink, you see the mez immediately start going from the Sork. So whenever I was thinking here, I knew I needed the amnesia to break speeds. They're already coming in at like fucking speed 6. I didn't have much time, and I think that initial amnesia didn't get the initial Sork here. So I immediately started to AOE mez him. I clicked on the pet because it's big as hell, so I started AOE mezzing. And I believe he got this mez off first. But also the thing that I noticed is I know this guy is going to be coming around this way to try to get in, and I also see this guy. So those are my main concerns. Because I know the backline they're gonna try to push up forward. So I was trying to get this one, this one. I know for sure my group already sees this section right here. So I'm like, let me just get a mez on a sort. My melee can kind of step up on this first guy here. Step up on this first guy here, so I don't really have to worry about him. My main thing is just making sure this guy doesn't run wild and this guy off to the side. And I also see this one, but I don't know if I'm like during the fight I actually seen it. So he got off the mez. I wasn't able to break it off before he got off a mez, but I was able to mez Sork. And then all their melee kind of got on top of me. Then I go ahead and mez the tanks. And then after this, immediately try to go and find their demezers. I couldn't find their demezer, didn't know who it was, so just started mezzing backline. I see the two healers, mez both healers. Everything's all good. Full control right now. My group. If you look at the group window, like they have like zero pressure right now. Like the group window right here, like we're all fine. Like so I can take out these pets and just roam free and do what I want. So initial start the fight really good. Then I clear off that Earth pet with confuse. And it's getting kind of messy here. Trying to snare off my druid. Yeah, this third. So it looks like both my enchanters. I think I'm in a really good spot here also because both my casters are in the backfield. So if you notice, all of our group, like there's like a line. Like think of it like a fake line. I don't know. That's terrible. Like right here, there's like a line. So as long as your casters are free in the backfield, they can blow up anything back there, so they're fine. So that's what they're doing. They're both in a really good position here. They're both going for the Highlander. He's out of place, and the only things that can stop him is this Thurg. So I need to make sure I stay on top of the Thurg. If there's a Thurg on the other side, stay on top of him. Don't let him cast. Just do whatever you can to stop him. So we kind of played this really well. Everyone else is kind of pushed forward. If you also look at our group window here, everyone's fine. No one's like hurting at all. We're all kind of doing really well. So far so good. No really not many comments so far. Then I tried to stop the Thurg. I think he's a mock. Yeah, at this point, if I see him in mock, why am I not using amnesia? And this is where it gets kind of iffy. Yeah, the Thurg is mocked. Now they're starting to put a lot more pressure on us. Could have purged, but I know he was free. Oh, good single mezzes. They're just getting remezzes out. Nice, good job. I really should be putting up Indo a lot more, if possible. Gotta get a side snare on this guy. Yeah, I think I missed. Yeah, I'm spending too much time trying to snare something off. It wasn't working.
return, east, east. I'm on you.
Oh my god.
I'm on the.
Damage Rafi again. Tongue train, tongue train, damage Rafi, damage
Stick
Rafi.
on him.
Oh.
One hit. Nice. 2
Bad,
HP.
go. Healing.
The clear, the clear, the clear. I got the clear.
Damage Rafi again.
Yeah, they're kind of all over our casters right now. Both of our melee. I'm not sure where they went, but one of the there melee. He's trying to peel. It's just not working.
Go, 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 go.
Appreciate that sub. Holy shit. Thanks, though.
Demazing. Demazing, demazing, demazing.
Nice.
No,
Got a
it's
good
okay.
demez there. Got a good mez. Yeah. See, that was one of the things I like to notice. So whenever I'm gonna go back a little bit here. So
Demazing, demazing.
one of the things that I need to stop doing, a lot of times I will do it. Like if you already have like this target's pressured, right? It doesn't need to be mez. This target's already pressured, right? It doesn't need to be mez. So one of the things I still do is like I still oh crap, get out of there. I still mez him, but I don't think that's really necessary. I could go find another target that has a lot more needs to be mezzed or do something. Also, there's a person that needs to be demezzed right here. Hold on, I marked over it. Person that needs to be demezzed. So I could be casting demez right now instead of trying to get those two mezzes on the guys that are already pressured, you know? So that's something I definitely could do instead. Yeah, I mezzed that guy, but he already had like significant amount of pressure on him. He didn't need to be mezzed yet. All these guys are single mezzed. And this guy had a pet on him, and I think I realized this that yeah, if there's like a nature spirit pet, like you might as well just let the nature spirit pet run on him. I believe that's a minstrel, so he has to deal with it. Wait for him to deal with it, and then try to get the re-CC out.
I put my pet on.
And it was pretty much GG at this point.
Guys, guys. The mercenary on me. Super. Finish
Yeah,
him.
it was just kind of cleaning up at this point.
Damage Rafi again. Mirko 40.
I think during that fight, I definitely needed to put up Endo a lot more for our melee.
Avec toi là. Return.
See, if you notice, most of the fight I just have my sword out. Like during these times, I need to make sure I take out my instrument, pop Endo, and then I can take out my sword again.
Non, c'est pas grave.
Si, si.
Non, non, c'est ma faute, je continue.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That was a really good fight.
J'ai.
But yeah, I think we had a lot of good control in